Welcome, you guys. Chris Wrestling Views back again with another wrestling review video. This time, WWE Survivor Series War Games. Of course, you guys went off about 30 minutes ago. The crowd had like 46,000 plus people there. But of course, John Cena versus Dominik Mysterio would have want to go ahead and get that match out the way. The match was pretty cool, pretty decent. John Cena made Dominik look good. Dominik made John Cena look good as well. Of course, when Dominik had that felt good moment of wrestling one of the greatest of all time, you can definitely tell that Dominik was like, "Oh man, I'm about to face John Cena." So I was like, "Oh, I can definitely know how Dominik actually feels." So with that being said, Dominik went for like some kind of move, kind of like what Penta did, and they tried to do that. They tried to redo that angle, but of course Penta did, I think, indeed get hurt, and he'll be having like a little surgery or something like that. But of course, we did get like some shenanigans where Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez actually did interfere into the match. And but of course, they were faking like, oh man, we gotta check on Dom. He's hurt out here, whatever. But of course, Raquel, she would get in the Tahana bomb. John Cena, sold it pretty well of him getting picked up by Raquel out of anyone. Of course, Roxanne with the pop rocks, you guys, which is like the sunset flip, most people call it. And then, of course, you guys, that's where John Cena started going for the shoulder tackles and everything. And we went for the shoulder tackles. That's where we ended up getting John Cena ended up shoulder tackling the referee, of course, you guys. And so at the end, you see Dominik getting into the face. Well, before that, you see Dominik getting into the face of the referee. And you can tell Dominik is like, come on, man, and blah, blah, blah. But of course, after that, you guys, when the referee did get knocked out, JD and Finn, they tried to do their moon. JD tried to do his moonsault. Finn Balor tried to do his coup de grace. John Cena blocked both of them. And then, of course, you guys, we ended up seeing Liv Morgan's song "Come On." You can definitely see the attire, the mask kind of like thing on the pants. I was like, she's definitely coming back to help Dominik Mysterio. But she kind of, pimp slapped Dominik one good time, you guys, across the face, for at least in live and like pretty much just speaking to Roxanne. And of course you see where Liv Morgan, you guys, I'm glad she's back because this is gonna definitely do wonders. So she kind of sold the thing kind of how John Cena did to Cody Rhodes when Cena had turned heel. But of course, you guys, Liv Morgan said on the post show that that she actually did it better than Cena did when he did it on Cody Rhodes. So I was like, Peter Rosenberg, you guys, he was definitely bringing up that point. So with that being said, you guys, Dominik Mysterio regained his Intercontinental title from John Cena. And of course, Cena got up off the floor. You can hear the crowd saying, "Thank you, Cena." And then, with the claps and "Thank you, Cena" again. Of course, Dominik Mysterio, you guys, and Liv Morgan are back together on WWE TV. Now, I definitely know this is going to be great for sure. Dominik has, gotten 2 titles since Liv has been gone. So, with that being said, you guys, like I said, John Cena did have like his "Thank you, Cena" moment. And, yeah. So, of course, Cena, do his signature pose that he always does, and then he rubs his hand across the Survivor Series thing as he was heading to the back. So I hate to actually see Cena's matches coming up here in 2 weeks, you guys. A fan actually, took a picture of this, and I was able to find it, on X. And so I thought it was actually pretty cool, you guys. And Liv Morgan kind of, took Cena's "You Can't See Me, Never Give Up" gear, and she posted it on her Twitter, her X page. And I was like, oh wow, this is definitely funny. But of course, you guys, the opening match though was the women's war game match, where we started off with with Charlotte Flair versus Asuka, which they faced each other on Friday Night SmackDown. But of course, Friday Night SmackDown was taped. So of course, with me, I just caught the highlights. Really didn't want to watch it. Io Sky, she ended up coming out there with like this. I think it was like a custom lid or something like that with her name on it. Rhea came out there, you guys, with the with the black trash bag with two kendo sticks in it that was wrapped in black. And then, of course, you guys, she had EO's trash can, and she had her trash can coming out there. So I was like, wow. I was like, I know EO had to have a trash can some kind of somewhere in some kind of shape or fashion. But of course, everybody hit all the baby faces hit their signatures or their finishers onto Becky Lynch, and of course that's where AJ Lee ends up locking in. I forgot what she called that spider looking like submission, and she ended up winning the match. Becky Lynch tab out to AJ Lee, you guys. But I want to talk a couple more minutes, you guys. Last Legend, she still had the same bougie bully kind of like thing. If you guys know that song called "Bop Bop Chicken Head," then that's what her song legitimately sounds like, you guys. I thought it was actually pretty funny as well. But of course, Lash Legend, you can see she has that engagement ring. Her and Trick Williams got engaged. So definitely pretty cool. Io Sky ended up getting a trash can when Rhea put AJ Lee up on her shoulders. And because AJ Lee was trying to jump up to hand Io Sky the trash can, but it was actually pretty cool. I like how Alexa and Charlotte made like the little heart symbol, during their match. You guys, it was actually pretty cool as well. And of course, Rhea Ripley. I can't remember of where they said she got this look from. But if you guys do find it, let me know what look that is. It comes from like some show, TV thing, or something like that. But of course, I didn't like this match right here. Nikki Bella, I want to say she did good. It's just kind of like when she lifted her foot up, like when Stephanie was running to her in the corner, unless Stephanie was trying to like fake it or something like that. I don't know. But with that being said, you guys, a lot of people said this was a decent match, by Nikki Bella, because Nikki Bella worked good as a heel than she does a baby face. We thought Brie Bella was coming, which was like the rumored thing that was going around, like Brie Bella's going to come. She's going to, they're going to have like this disqualification thing. And so they'll have like the Bella Twins back, but that didn't happen. So of course we had CM Punk and Braun Breaker to start off the men's War Games for the main event. You guys, Braun Breaker entrance, you guys, actually looked pretty incredible. As you can actually see him coming like through the back, and I wish he would have had like the dogs barking, kind of like how he did in NXT with that theme song. Cody Rhodes came in and started, laying out Braun Breaker and one other person, but of course CM Punk walked up behind him and he elbowed CM Punk. Oh yeah, I think it was Drew McIntyre that Cody Rhodes fought off when he came inside the ring. But of course, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, they pretty much were cool to each other. Cody Rhodes apologized to CM Punk for elbowing him and stuff like that. But Cody's getting very irritated. I can definitely tell as well. But yeah, it was pretty decent. You guys actually see AJ Lee, try to climb into the cage, and then of course Becky Lynch is holding the cage door, like, nope, you're not coming in here. And that's pretty much where AJ Lee ends up climbing in. But of course Becky Lynch was holding the door, of course, definitely for her not to fall. But of course, you guys, the crowd was definitely into it. When Jay came out, also it definitely, as when Roman came out, Brock Lesnar didn't slip this time, which was pretty cool. He kind of kept his feet firm on the ground, and then did kind of like the little stomp thing, you guys. And so, like I said, Brock come out. You can tell Paul Heyman gets like that little look into his eyes, and he seems like he's more focused on Brock than anybody else. So I don't know what's going on here. It's going to be very interesting to actually see this, you guys. But of course, when Brock came in there, he laid out everybody within like 15 seconds, you guys, with F5s. Even when Roman came out, he freaking put Roman through the Spanish announce table, and he actually met Roman Reigns at the entrance ramp. So I was like, well, dang, okay. And that's where they pretty much brawl there. And yeah, seeing OTC, you guys, it was like incredible to see him and Brock get ready to two Titans to actually clash at it, you guys. So I was like, heck yeah, here we go. Brock, of course, he took his gloves up. Before he got up there, he took his gloves off and everything. He was ready for him. Brock, like I said, did put Roman Reigns to the announcer table. I was wondering who's going to use the Spanish announce table, because the Spanish announce table would always break, or however they do it. But it's definitely pretty interesting to see Roman Reigns get the brass. It was actually pretty cool to see Roman Reigns get the brass knuckles from Logan Paul's hand, because he's seen that Paul Heyman gave Logan Paul the brass knucks and everything. Roman Wood spear Brock Lesnar through the table. Jey Uso kind of like skateboard rolled up on the top. We did get like some mystery person, you guys, that was hoodie, dressed in all black, and had a mask on, you guys, which kind of surprised me as well how they actually did this. Who was it? Was it Randy Orton? I'm very curious to actually see who it is. A lot of people say it's Austin Theory. A lot of people saying it's Jericho. A lot of people saying it could be just be Edge, but of course it can't be Edge. So I'm theorizing that it's either Austin Theory. If an Austin Theory, that posture looks more like Randy Orton. I would definitely say Randy Orton, but that person moves quick. Could be Austin Theory. I don't know, you guys. Let me know down in the comments below of who this mystery person is that helped Team Vision to actually win. But not only Team Vision won, but of course we had where Braun Breaker actually pinned CM Punk. So we'll probably see a world title match at Saturday night's main event in 2 weeks, you guys. So I think that's where they're gonna set that match at there as well. Of course, the Vision all hold their hands up, you guys. Fireworks, pyro, whatever you want to call it, go off. But of course, Roman was getting up, you guys, and that's where he helped up CM Punk, and then he was about to help up Cody, but Cody just jumped up and was like, this is the last time that we'll ever team again. And I was like, well, dang, Cody, like, come on, man, chill. Like, Roman didn't do nothing to you. He just extended the hand out, like, get matched. I want to get you up. And then I can't remember exactly what Roman said, but he said something. So I'm very curious, you guys. Rating on this show, I have to give it a 8 out of 10. Pretty cool, all at least. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen on Monday Night Raw this Monday, you guys. Talk to you guys later, and I'll post some wrestling news if I find any.